Is your cousin coming? Coming, right? Let me just message her. Okay. Okay. Assalamualaikum everyone. Okay, we start with can we just start? I'm going to do the revision of 3 chapters. Some of you may be having some tests next week, right? So let us go through all 3 chapters. We try this one first. 1A and just a moment. Okay, 1A and 1B lah. 2B. 1A and 2B. Okay, Inshira, welcome. We're doing 1A and 2B. If I'm lagging, do tell me, okay? I'm using my home thing. Please tell me. I'm Inshira. All okay, Inshira? You look very happy today. I'm very happy to see you happy. So we're doing 1A, yeah? So halfway through, I will check some of your working so that we can spot the mistakes, if any, right from the beginning. Anyone don't know how to do? All okay, Ryan, you know how to do, okay? Yeah. Inshira, okay, Inshira? Wow, okay, good. Shafi? Shafi, no problem, huh? Okay, well done, well done. Hey, Shafi, you have not started teaching your sister, Shafi. Yeah, I've got to give her extra class, Shafi. Teach her lah. You don't like to teach her. Kesian your sister, no? Okay, if any one of you got the answer for 1A, please. You can. Some big numbers, huh? Some big numbers. Anyone answer? Shafi, you got the answer already? What is that long drink you're drinking? It looks very nice. Water. It's very tempting. Huh? You and Shafika are always tempting others with all their drinks. She will buy milkshake, whatever. Okay, anyone got the answer, please? Can share it with me. Oh, they have. Ensure the X is correct, the Y is incorrect. The X, the Y is not correct. Remember when you expand down here, this one is minus 5 times X, minus 5 times 9. So this one will become minus and become minus. Mr. Ryan, can I have a look at yours, Ryan? Show me, Ryan. Show me. I need to see yours. I need to see everyone's now. Okay, Ryan. Hold on. One moment. Okay, thank you, Ryan. Thank you very much. Shafi, can you show me yours, Shafi? Shafi, don't be stingy. Okay, thank you. All right, I will analyze one by one. Okay, is that okay, Ryan? I analyze yours first, huh? Okay. Please no bad feel or whatever. Just stop. This one is Shafi'i. Okay, Ryan. So Ryan, can you see the thing, Ryan? Can see? Can. Okay, so good. You times by 8 on this side. You times by 8. Well done. So you get 24. Well done over here. But inside, you should leave it the same. Because 8, you times by the 3 only first. Okay, so I'm going to, you don't times in yet, you know. Inside, you times the outside. So 8 times 3, 24. Leave this as 7x. And also not fair. You go in times the x, you don't times the y. You must be fair. But in this case, don't times either one. Then down here times 5. 5 times 5, 25, good. X plus 9y. You see down here, you did not times. Down here, you times outside. This is correct. This one, you got just this. Over 40, well done. Now, down here, hold on. This is still over 40. How you cancel this one? Okay, there's no cancellation yet, because now you expand the top. Down here, your expansion, you got to redo. Okay, but over 40, 40 stays. You cannot cancel a 40. How you cancel a 40? Maybe you cancel by 8. I'm not too sure. But don't cancel 40, it stays. All right, that is Ryan 1. Ryan, you know what to do. Now we go through Mr. Shafi'i. Inshallah, I will have a look at yours later. Yours is down here. Shafi'i, you starting there, Shafi'i. Okay. But you didn't times, do you times 5? Where do you times 5 down here, Shafi'i? You times 8, where's the 8? You times bottom 8, where's the top 8? Shafi'i, you got to be fair. If you times the bottom, you must also times the top. Where is it? Top tak ada. Tak ada. Times bottom by 5, the atas one tidak ada. Your 5 is not, you times, okay, now you see, I show you now. We show one by one, okay? CPE sudah mengkalikan 5 di sini. Down here also you need to times by 5. This one becomes 25.
I see nothing.
Huh?
I see
nothing. You see nothing. You see?
I think it's lagging.
Shafi, you can see not?
Oh yeah.
Your side or my side?
I think so.
Now you can see, yeah? So now, Shafi, okay. Can see, yeah? Now, Shafi, this one down here, you times this by 5. Very good. And times this by 8, then they will become 40. Alhamdulillah. Whatever you times the bottom, you must times the top. Imagine now I have 1 quarter, like 1 quarter. Then after you go times the bottom by 2. Now 1 quarter becomes 1/8 lah. Hello. You must times, if you times the bottom by 2, must also times the top by 2 so that the value is the same. It becomes 2/8. Correct lah. 2 divided by 2 divided by 2 was still 1/4. So if you times by 5, you must times this thing by 5. This one becomes 25. You times this by 8, you must also times it become 24. Okay? Then you times out. Can I have very happy to okay. Can I have a look at yours? Your working please. I think I will switch to my thing. Show me your book. Show me your book. Wait. Okay, we will now examine Inshira's work. Can you see this, Inshira? No, this is not the one. This is not the one. Where is this one? Oh, down here. Inshira, can you see your own stuff? Cannot. Can you see your own working? Cannot. Okay, we go again now. Can you see yours now? Yes, okay, very good, Inshira. You, I think, have done well. Okay, you have times by 5, good. You times this by 5. This one you times down here straight, make it 25. Otherwise, become very, just times this 5 down here, dapat 25. Then later, you just leave it like, 25, then you leave it bracket like that. Okay, so 25 times x, but you still get 25x. Okay, alhamdulillah. So you still get this one correct. Okay, so no need to adjust. So down here, 5 times 5, 25 times 9 times 10. Okay, also correct. Now can you see this, Inshira? Oh, now you gotten it correct already. Okay, Inshira, congratulations. The first Sec 2 students to get it correct. Congratulations. You have even beaten a Sec 2 Express student. Congratulations. Hey, Express student, you must. Come on now, don't give in lah, don't panchan. Okay, Inshira, you do question B. Ryan, okay now, Ryan? What is your answer? You got the answer? Done, Ryan? Not yet.
Oh, which one?
For question 1A.
I never do.
You didn't do? Correct you. Okay, come. We do from yours. Come. I will share screen. Sorry, I was down. Now we use from Ryan's one. Ryan. Hold on. You showing me. Hold on. Hold on. But you change? You have not changed, right? Okay, no. Then, okay, so never mind. We will no. I will use your. Okay, let me see. What about Shafi? Can do that, Shafi. I will show you on the board, okay? Very quickly lah.
Already do.
Already do. You have already done. What's your answer?
2.5.
2.5? Mana ada 2.5? Show me your working. How come get 2.5?
It was in the previous picture.
It was in the what? Come. Show me. How can you get 2.5? No, which question is? Oh, there's the second one, is it? No, I want to see the first one. What the green one? Can I see what's your correction for the green one? How much you get? What's the final answer? How many x over how many minus how many y over how many?
I haven't finished like copying.
Okay. So I tell you what, we do that first lah. Okay, now we do that. So now so that everyone is on track. Now here now. Inshallah, you help me again. So that so 3, 7 x minus y over minus, you can see my screen, right? You can see what I'm writing, 7x plus 9y. Ryan, must see, Ryan. So down here now, Ryan, you must times by 8 times by 5. Now both you and Shafi got it. If you times here by 5 times this one by 5, if you times here by 8 times this by 8, you can see my screen. Can see, Okay. So now down here it becomes 24 7x minus y over 40. Okay. And And then you minus 25x plus 9y. Is that okay so far? Any issue so far? All okay, right? Okay, so now 24 times 7, Inshira, what's the answer? Alamak, 21, okay, 168x. And then 24 times y minus 24y. Remember, it's a minus 24y. Now minus 25 times x is minus 25x. Then 25 times 9 is 225. Why? But is it plus or minus? Minus times plus is minus. One more step, Ryan, see this. See, 16x minus 24y minus 25x minus 225y. So the x together are 168 minus 25x. 168 minus 25, you get 143x. And then this one, you utang $24, you utang $225, you utang 249y. But don't forget the 40 underneath. Okay? Ryan, okay, huh? Shafi, okay, right? You should have stopped looking at my tummy. Okay, but okay, here we go. Now we move on to the next one. Okay, now 2B, try 2B. Oh, you say you got answer. Shafi, what's your answer? Let me see. What's your answer? Don't need to show me. Just can you tell me? You say x equals to 2.5. Is it?
Yeah.
X equals to 2.5. Oh, dia sudah balas dendam dengan cousin. Tak kalah. Bagus, that's the way lah. Let us see. To be the answer is not 2.5. I'm so sorry. Can you just show me now? Okay, show me. I'll take a photo. The rest just hold on. Hold on. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now you can back to your place while I inspect Mr. You can see the question paper, right? Yes, huh? Okay. Now I'm going to check Mr. Shafi's one. Shafi here. X minus 14x plus what? Plus 1. How come you plus 1? You are supposed to times 7, Mr. Come on, Mr. Don't make careless mistake like that, Mr. Can you see a mistake or not? Can see a mistake? Cannot see a mistake? Cannot see. Okay, I'll show you. Can see not? I don't believe this guy. Whether he can see, cannot. Okay, I just show you now. In case you cannot. You see down here, Shafi? You are supposed to times down here, right? So down here you times by the 4. So 3x times 4, you get 12x. Good, correct. Minus 1 times 4, minus 4, correct. Then 7 times 2x, 14x, correct. Then 7 times 1 is 1. This is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So let us look at Inshira in a moment. See, Inshira finish. 5.5. This girl. Oh, I think Inshi, if you can continue like this, you can.
I got 4.
You got 4. Okay, but unfortunately, the answer is correct as what Inshira has written is minus 5.5. So because of that, Inshira, I recommend that you enter the express stream next year. Now, Ryan, Shavi, you try again. Okay, show me what you have done. Let me see what you have done. Okay. Oh, just a question. Okay, no problem. Okay, come. We do together. While Inshi, you can try question 2 lah while we wait. This is extra question for you. Okay, question 2. You can see question 2. You cannot see question 2. You can copy question 2 first. Okay, I will show Ryan down here. Okay, Ryan, down here now we have this method. Okay, the other time I show you, you can use the seesaw method. If you don't understand this, no problem. What we're going to do now, we're going to times this side by 7. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. We are going to times this side by 3x plus minus 1. You know why? I want to cancel that 3x minus 1. Can you see now? Because I don't like this underneath thing, so I cancel it. But Ryan, if I times the 3x minus 1, I must also times this by 3x minus 1. Okay? Can you see now? It's fair. Whatever I times my left side, I times the right side. Now down here there's 7. I don't like this 7, Ryan. I also times this side by 7. Once I times this side by 7, the 7 disappears. But remember, I must also times this side by 7. So it becomes like that. So now your new equation becomes like this. 7, 2x plus 1 equals to 4, 3x minus 1. Can you understand this part, Ryan? Now you expand, then bring the x onto. So now you expand now. Ryan, we do together, Ryan. 7 times 2x, how much you get?
14.
14x. Don't unmute, just unmute yourself. 7 times 1.
7.
7. So you get like the next one. 4 times 3x. 12x, huh? And then 4 times minus 4. 4 times minus 1.
4. Negative
Minus
4.
4. So now you can do this way. You can bring the x on this side. So for me, I don't like minus. I just bring this minus. I bring this minus 12x. I bring over that side. I get what? I get 14x minus 12x. Can see now. And then the 7 I bring over there. So minus 4 minus 7. Can you see now? This 7 now plus 7 I bring over that side become minus 7. This 12x I bring over the other side become minus 12x. Can you see now? So final 12x minus 14x minus 12x equals to 2x. 2x equals to minus 11. And x, when you divide by 2, x equals to negative 5.5. Is it okay, Ryan? Shafi, do you get the same answer, minus 5.5, or you still get a 4? Can get, Shafi? Can, what can get? What about Inshira? You got the answer for question 2? No, you do. Never mind. If we're not done, we will move on to the next question, because we want to cover as much as possible for. Hold on. This one. Wait. Hold on. Okay, we try 7A. Sunday, test you a little bit. You all know what this means, right? This sign and all know, right? Don't know, have not learned. Hey, don't joke. You all know or not? Don't know. No, okay. This means greater than equal to lah. Let's say x like that. Means x is more than 7. X must be 8, 9, 10, 11. But if you have like that, x can be equal also. X is equal and greater than. So x can be 7. X also can be more. So you see this side, the mulut tengah, it means this is bigger. Down here, smaller. So they say down here, x is equal to or more than this number. Okay, this is just thinking question before we move on to the next one, because we 8:10. We end at 9:15, maybe slightly later because utang time last week.
What is integer?
What?
What is integer?
Integer. Inshira, what is integer?
A whole number.
Whole number, good. This whole number can be positive, can be negative, can be zero even. The whole number. Prime number, you know prime number? Numbers that can be divided by only two numbers, 1 and itself. 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 5 is a prime number, 7 is a prime number, 9 is not a prime number. 9 can divide by more than two numbers. 13 is a prime number, 11 is a prime number, 19 is a prime number. Anyway, perfect cube means the number can be cube rooted. For example, 8 can be cube rooted. When cube root, you will get the whole number, 2. Whereas 6 cannot be cube rooted. You cube root, you get the decimal place. So this is not a perfect cube. Perfect cube means when you cube root it, you get a whole number. Okay, enough of thinking. Here we go. What is the smallest possible whole number, integer? Answer is, Ryan, anyone? Ryan? Smallest possible whole number for x equal to or greater than 27 and 1/3. What?
27.
27 must be more than 27.
27.
So it's 28. Because it is more than or equal to 27 1/3. Is the smallest possible number is 27 and 1/3, but that's not an integer. So you have to be 28. Prime number, Inshira. What is the prime number here? What is the smallest prime number?
29.
29, correct. Huh? 29 can be divided by 1 and can be divided by 29. That's a prime number. You ask Shafi, what's the perfect cube, smallest perfect cube for x down here? If you do not know, we write it down like that. 1 times 1 times 1, and then 2 times 2 times 2, 3 times 3 times 3, and 4 times 4 times 4. What's the smallest? Anyone? Shafi? Okay, you do not know, you write now. Perfect, that thing is, this one is 1. 2 times 2 times 2, or 2 to the power 3 is 8. 3 to the power 3 is 27. 4 to the power 4 is 64. So the answer down here is 64. That's the meaning of perfect cube. Perfect cube means the number you put a cube lah. Put a cube, our number is 64. I think you're confused by perfect cube. Are you confused by perfect cube? Yes. Okay, I give you some numbers. You tell me whether they're perfect cube or perfect square or none of the above. I give you some numbers here. 1, 2, 4, 8, 12. It is 8. 4, 2, 1. 16, 20, 24. Now, what is 1? Is it a perfect square? Possible? 1 times 1. Is it 1? Yeah, perfect square. This is square times itself square. What about 1 times 1 times 1? Is it 1? Yeah, it's perfect cube also. So we do it like that lah. We do it like that. 1 to the power 2 is 1. 1 to the power 3 is 1. That means it's perfect square, perfect cube. All right. 2 cannot, huh? This one, we want to find what times what equals to 2. Cannot. This 1 times 2. This is not perfect square, not perfect cube. What about 4? 2 times 2. Possible. So this is perfect square. 2 to the power 2. This is perfect square. But it's not perfect cube. 8. Perfect square or perfect cube? 2 to the power of 3. 2 times 2 times 2. Get 8. So perfect cube. 12. Cannot nah. 12 cannot. 3 times 4, 12. Cannot. 16. Cannot. 16. What to the power of 2? 4 to the power of 2. 4 times 4. This is perfect square. 4 times 4 is 16 what? So it's perfect square. 20 cannot. 24 cannot. You more or less understand what's a perfect square, perfect cube? I do not know whether confirm. Okay, we give you now another number. You tell me whether it is 64. Is it a perfect square, perfect cube, both, or what? What is it, Shabi? Perfect square.
Both.
Both. Okay, see? Okay, how do we know? 8 times 8, 64. Oh yeah, this is perfect square. 4 times 4 times 4, 64. Perfect cube. So this number 64 is a perfect square and perfect cube. Okay, let's say now 100, 100, 100. What type number is this? Perfect square, perfect cube. Ryan. Perfect square, perfect cube. What times what equals 100?
10 times 10.
So 10 times 10, that means it's perfect square. 100. How you know perfect square? That means we got a 10 length, 10 breadth, you get the area 100. Oh, area 100, perfect square. Then how to make it perfect cube? Well, 10 times 10 times 10 lah. Then 1000. 1000 then perfect cube. Length times breadth times height. Do you get it? So if the number is a perfect cube, it can be cube rooted. If the number of a perfect square, it can be square rooted. All right? All right now. Here we go. So prime number we have got. Okay, we have already gone this one. Now we move on to the next one. Do one this one. Review this one. Okay, we got no time to draw the thing, but we're going to find an equation like this. We want you to find using formula method. This is no, this is not formula method. This is just normal equation. Normal equation. This is linear equation. Just put in the value. You want to find y? Ryan, just put this minus 8 in 2 down here. You can do it like that. Just copy everything. Then where the x is, Ryan, you just put a bracket. Put in the value inside. But remember this being multiplied. This is actually 8 over 1. This is being multiplied. Very nice wallet, Inshira. Cantik. Is it original or what? Original wallet, Inshira. On the branded one? Brand set. Wow, look at that. Very expensive wallet. Oh, it's a calculator. That's a wallet. She doesn't know what I'm talking about. Anyway. So you understand that, Ryan? You just put in the value and just times it. Do the multiplication first. Don't worry about the sign yet. Do the sign last. And the next one, Mr. Shafi and Inshira, we got an answer. Can you just key in the chat? What about Shafi'i? So far, Ryan and Inshira has given answer. Shafi'i, we're waiting for you. And both Ryan and Shafi's Inshira's answer for one is not correct. Please be careful. All right. Shafi's answer is similar to Ryan's answer. Okay, maybe the question is something wrong. Let's see. Yeah. Let us check now. Let us check. So now down here, okay, we are going to check. I'm going to use a blue color. 5 minus 3 over 4x. Now, you know the x can actually go to up part. All right, so I'm going to write it again. Y equals to 5 minus 3 over 4. This x, again, I repeat, it can go on top here. It can go here also. Okay, so I'm going to put it on top here. Okay, so let us see what happens. 5 minus still. 3 times 8 is, oh, I can cancel. Divide by 4, divide by 4, get 2. 3 times 2 is 6, right? 6 plus and minus is minus. We don't look at this sign first. We look at just this one here. Imagine there's a force shield down here. Imagine there's a force shield here. Okay, imagine first. So plus times minus is minus. So I get minus what? Minus 6. Imagine down here. Now then, I remove the bracket. 5 plus 6 equals to 11, which is the same answer as the book. Now, are you confused? This part down here. Are you confused by this? So let us try now. We look at it bigger, okay? We look at it bigger, okay? Y equals to 5 minus 3. Now we do it like that now. Watch. Okay, we do like that. Okay. So over 1. Same thing, So minus times minus equals to plus lah. You agree? Minus times minus, okay, you want to use this one. Minus minus equals plus. So now will be 5 plus. And then we cancel, divide by 4, get 1. Divide by 4, get 2. 3 times 2, 6. 5 plus 6, 11. Okay? Inshira, now you look very relaxing now. Inshira, you understand, Inshira? You look as if you're watching a movie. Now, is it, you understand what this is? Ryan, okay, not Ryan? Okay, Inshira, okay, you understand? Inshira, okay, not?
A bit.
Which part is not okay? Which part is not okay? Shafi, okay, not? Inshira, which part is not okay? Tell me. This part, you're confused by this, is it?
The red part, the red one.
The red one. This red one and this one is the same thing. This one same. Okay, now I try again. Okay, I try again. Okay, Inshira, you tell me this one. You understand? Y equals to 5 minus. Now you tell me now. How are you going to write the x? Are you want prefer to be on top or like this?
On top.
On top. So if you put on top, because if the x is here, it can go on top, no problem. So you put on top, it will be like that. Okay. So if it's like that, you can see it's on top. What? Now here, so you can cancel lah. Divide by 4, get 1. Divide by 4, get 2. Now it's over 1 already. There's no more denominator. 3 times 2, okay, minus times minus becomes plus. 3 times 2, 6. It becomes 11 also. How? Okay. All right, we move back now to the next one. Can you all try the next one? We try to put in the value of B. Okay, let me see. Part 2, let me see. Let me check all your answers. I think you've sent your answers. Shafi, I'm not. Ryan, the answer is not correct. Can you try again? Okay. Inshira, you've not sent right part 2? No, right? You try part 2 lah. The answer key says the answer is 6. So let's see whether you can get 6 now. Can you all get 6? Shafi can get. Can I see your working? Can see. Okay, let me check. Hold on. Okay, I think should be okay lah. Should be okay. What about Inshira? Can you get 6? Ryan, can you get 6 now, Ryan? Okay, we do down here lah. Okay, Ryan, you help me in doing, okay? We go through one by one and then we see now they say, now again we substitute down here lah. Y equals to, sorry, Y is half, right? So now we put half down here lah. Equals to 5 minus 3 quarter x. Okay, the minus is supposed to be here lah. The minus is supposed to be here. Okay. Minus is supposed to be here. Okay, so what to do? This one has the x. We leave it here. We leave it one side. This part, I'm going to show you in another color. This one, including the sign, no, you must include the sign. We leave it on one side. We want it to be one side. The other number, we bring it the other side. So we can bring the other number side. 5 you bring over become minus 5. So minus 5 plus half. Okay, equals to minus 3 quarter x. Okay, we can put the x on top here lah to make it easy. So when you minus, you know how much you utang $5, you have 50 cents. You still utang 4.5. Okay, you still utang 4.5. Okay, you can put 4.5 or 4.5 up to you lah. Now what to do? This now is equals to minus 3x over 4. So down here now, we can get rid of the minus sign. Times by negative 1. Okay, times by negative 1. Okay, watch. I times by negative 1. Negative times negative becomes positive. No more. No more. If down here also negative times negative also becomes positive. So this is 4.5 x. 4.5 is equals to 3x over 4. Okay, down here. Now I don't like the 4. I want to get rid of the 4. Times 4 here. I also times 4 here. This now disappears. I left with 3x. This one you got to times lah. So how to times? You can use your calculator. If not, you got to change this mixed number, which is 9.5 times 4. All right. You get down here, divide by 2, you get 1, divide by 2, you get 2, you get 18 lah. So that means 3x, you're left down here 3x. 3x equals to 18. What is x? 3x equals to 18. X, you just divide by 3 lah. X equals to 6. But your final answer, write it for your school and test, write x equals 6 like that. Don't write like this, after they think you're dyslexic. Okay, you understand down here? Can see not? Step by step. So, yeah. Okay, now you try, okay? On your own, you have to practice. You don't practice, very difficult to improve fast. You have to practice on your own. Oh, yo, what have I done? What have I done? Let me see. Did I remove the thing? Oh, down here. Okay. Can see the sec 2 one, yes, sir? Now, can you tell me what is the y-intercept here? See, what is y-intercept? Okay, we ask, Ryan, you play soccer, not Ryan? What's the meaning intercept? Intercept means right. So say intercept the ball, intercept him. What does it mean? Ever use the word before?
Ah,
So intercept means what?
I take the ball.
Take the ball over. Or let's say now Russia send missiles to US, US intercept. That means before you can reach, you fire. So actually down here, you're talking about cutting. So y-intercept means cutting the y-axis. This is the y-axis. Can you see that this line cuts the y-axis? It cuts the y-axis where? Okay, we look at carefully. You must actually know. Down here. It cuts the y-axis exactly in between. Roughly, you think is what? 30? Is it minus 30? You agree? Possible, yeah? Minus 30. So the y-intercept here is minus 30. Why am I telling you this? Because from here, we can tell the what? You can tell the equation. Y equals to something x, down here minus 30. This means that it cuts at minus 30. But how to find this? This I'm just revising you. This is the gradient. If you see the gradient going up this way, imagine now you're going up the slope. This is a positive gradient. If the gradient comes like that, go down this way, it's a negative, going downhill. So this is a positive one. How to find the gradient? Well, you can take y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. If you don't understand that, how? Okay, don't understand that, let us see what we can do to find down here. Take one point here down here. This one is a nice point. Why nice point? How come I say it's a nice point? You see, on the x-axis, you know exactly what number it is on the x-axis. You see, on the x-axis, this is 40 lah. On the y-axis also you can see this is 0. So that is why it's very good. Now you choose another point. You need 2 points. So I take 1 point, like now the green part down there. We take another point. Let's say another point. Maybe the other point might not be so. Ya Allah. Sorry, the whole thing becomes what they say, kiam chai. Hold on. Down here. So now I need to find another. Can you see down here is not so clear? Yeah, x is 60, y is how much? I'm not too sure. So it's important to get a point that you are very clear what x and y is. I think this one is okay. Okay, this what happened? This one I think is okay. So what is the number? Let us see. There's now we agree. This one down here, x is 40, y is 30. This one y is 0 and x is 30 lah. Right? So you take these two. How to calculate the gradient? Very simple. Gradient means the height over the base. You can see a triangle here down here. See this triangle roughly. You can see this triangle. So you take the height down here. What is the height? From here to here is how many? This one is 30. So it must be 30 units lah. You see from here to here 30. From here to here 40. So down here, what is the equation? Is 30 height divided by base. 30 divided by 40. Allahu Akbar. Is 30 divided by 40. So you can cancel it. It's 3/4. So what is this equation? This equation y equals to, what's the gradient? 3 over 4x. And then y-intercept minus 30, minus 30. I've just given you the equation of this graph line. Just from the graph. Can you see that? Now, if you don't know this one, you can use y2 minus y1. So this, let it be 0.2. This one becomes 0.1. Again, you got to choose the point carefully, right? So now you take y2, y is how many? Oh, y is 0. 0 minus 30, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. X is what? 40 minus 0. So you get 30 over 40 also. Do you remember now? You have some formula like this. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Yes, I'm now showing you one way of doing it without even using this. If you have a graph, just draw the triangle, take the height over the base. That's your gradient. Is it positive or negative? If it's going up this way, positive. If it's going down this way, negative. This is one way to find out. Okay? Now, the best way now is to test you. No use for me to talk, and then after that, you say you still don't get it. Inshira, okay lah. Why you putting your that thing to your eye? Inshira, nangis. Nangis nak tidur. Apa ni? She hold on lah. She don't be like that lah, please. Hold on, let me just check. No. Okay lah. We find the gradient of this lah. I want you now to write the formula of this thing. It must be like this. Y equals to something x number is the y-intercept. Okay, I also give you now this one. Each one is 40, 80, 120, 160, 200. So you fill up down here. You know what you're supposed to do, not? The equation. I want you to write the equation of this graph. You say, can, meh? Can. You don't need meh and all that. Can. This is the y-intercept. Okay. Ryan, what number does it cut the y-axis? This is y-axis. What's the number here?
Is it
80.
80?
Plus 80 or minus 80?
Plus 80.
Plus 80. Minus must be below here. So down here, you already know it's plus 80. Well done. Just one more step. Find the gradient. Find the gradient and you know it already. You want me to give you a clue of the gradient? Okay, I tell you first point, choose this one. Second point, choose this one. Find the gradient, please. Draw the triangle. I draw for you, so I draw for you. Down here. What is height over base? How much over how much? Inchi, come back. Don't go into another world. Come back to the world of the living. Very good, very good. More water. Hey, come on, what's the gradient? Anyone? Come on, come on. Okay, someone have sent the answer. Okay, Ryan, let's see here. One eight. Let us see whether it's correct. 1/8. 1 in X. What about the rest? Okay, now we're gonna ask you very simply lah. It's taking too long a time. Shafi, what is the length, the base from here to here? How many units? There's 0 to 10. Tell me how many units? How come you need to see? Are you looking at the right?
10.
10 units. Shafi, from here to here. How many units?
4.
Hey, cannot be 4 lah. How
3.
come 4? How cannot be 3 lah? Hello. This one now here 200. This one now here I told you is 40, 80, 120, 160. From here to 1 is 40. How many? It's 3 squares, right? Because we are down here now. How many? 1 is 40, 80, 120. So Ryan, this is 120, you know, Ryan. This is 120. Be careful because you must follow the matrix that they give. This one they tell you how much this one from here to here is 200. From here to here is 5. Different, huh? So down here you must follow the guide given. Down here 5, 10. Down here is 40, 80, 120. So now just take 120 divided by 10. How much you get? 120 divided by 10. You get 12 lah. 12. So 12x 12x plus 80. That is what this equation is. Positive? Yes, positive. Are you confused or what? You know how to tell or not? See 12x plus 80. Inshira, you know how to tell or not, Inshira? Nobody know how to tell. Ryan, you know how to tell? Ryan? Okay, we have to try somehow. We have to try. We have to find another one. Because you must never believe the students. They will tell you yes. Even teachers also. I told you before, I think when I was teaching you at primary 6. When I asked the Indonesian teachers, do they understand? They all say yes. But it doesn't mean it is. Down here now, please write down the equation of this. It's very easy now. Is it first of all a positive gradient or negative gradient? Ryan, is the man going down the slope or going up the slope?
Going up.
Up. There's no down here going up. This one going down lah. We draw the man. If you're not so sure, why do I draw? I want you to remember. You draw the man here lah. Okay. You are going down the slope. Going up this way. So this way is positive. This one, the gradient is negative. Gradient is slope. The one with the x, that has to be negative. Okay, please write down the equation of this. Inshira, you are in slumberland already. I watched the movie before, Inshira. It did not have a good ending. Sorry. If you say anything, please repeat it. My earphones came up. Ryan, what's the y-intercept?
1.
Good. So you can write the equation already. What is the equation? Okay, I give you the 2 points here. 2 points to choose, and you can choose the 2 points if you want to. Here and here. You see, it's just nice. You see, can you see? There's 3 down here. Down here is -1. This one, that's very nice. You can draw the triangle like that. Notice now the triangle is upside down because it's negative. So what divide by height divided by base? How much? Shafi, what's the answer, Shafi? And what are you drinking? You didn't tell me. Is it plain water or something else?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Allahu Akbar. Wow, and keropok. Coca-Cola and keropok. Wow, very nice. You make us envious lah. Ryan, come Ryan. What's the equation, Ryan? Y equals to, okay, what's the last part down here? Plus what? Y-intercept.
I1.
Okay, now down here now. Do you calculate the gradient? What's the height? How many units here? How many units here?
3.
Okay, let's count, huh? This from here to here is 1, you know.
It's 2.
2. So 2 divided by the base, how many?
3.
So it's just 2/3 x, that's it. Easy not, Ryan?
Yes.
Quite easy, right? So from the graph, you can tell, you know, you can tell what the equation is straight, just like that. Shafi, you understand, Shafi? Y equals to 2/3 x. Okay, we have to, again, because you have to answer this independently lah. So let us see whether any more graph. No more graph. Hold on, huh? No more graph. Sorry, no more graph. So never mind. We go move on to simultaneous question just for you guys to practice. 1, 2. Okay, we try this one. Solve the simultaneous question. It remind me it ends at 9:15, not 9 o'clock. I forget I leave already. Insyirah, wake up. Insyirah, wake up, eh. Don't sleep lah. Aduh, pakai mask lagi. Where are you? Outside or inside? Outside, is it? Oh, okay, never mind. Where? Inside the bus one. Under the block. Oh, very suspicious. Come, we are doing this one. Sure.
Teacher, this one do which method?
Up to you. You can do whatever method you want.
Okay.
Sorry, I just see. Okay, sorry. Okay, Shafi, you got the answer for question 2? You got. You send when you.
I got like
Fraction.
for x is 1.3125 and then y is 6.1875.
Correct. Correct. It's over 16 actually. So 1, 5, 16 and 6, 3, 6 whole 3, 16. Congratulations. Ryan, can get Ryan? Can I see your working, Ryan? Come, just show me. Okay, hold on. Okay, thank you. We will investigate your. Hold on. Okay, this is yours, right, Ryan? Okay, let us see one by one. Okay, this is equation 1, equation 2. So now equals to 7. How? You are pushing this on that side. Oh, hold on. 7. You combine them together, right? 7 minus 2x. Oh, you cannot combine them. This is 1. This another one. You cannot just combine them. So what to do? Okay. So I'm now going to show you. Okay. There's 2 ways of doing it. This is you got to practice because this is confirm is going to come up with exam test. So you have one equation. There's 2 methods of doing it now. Substitution or you can call this equation 1. You can see the screen, right? Let me see. I can see. You can see the screen. Okay. Now the next one down here, 2x plus 2y equals to 15. This is equation 2 lah. So what to do? You see, we want to find out. You see, we have 2 unknown. No? This is unknown. Once there's 2 unknown, you don't know. You must get rid of one of them. How to get rid? Well, let us see. Maybe I can do substitution method. Now I'm going to use substitution method. Watch. I'm going to bring the y over that side. I'm going to bring the 3 over this side. Okay, watch. I bring the y over that side. It becomes y plus y. Minus y becomes plus y. 3 I bring over there. It becomes minus 3. Can you see? I get y equals to 7x minus 3. Equation 3. Now I will substitute this value into equation 2. Don't substitute into 1 now because this is the same as this one. Equation 1 and 3 is the same, you know. I just change it slightly. Right? You can only substitute with a different one. It's like, for example, now, one of you are going to put a ribbon on your head and then say, now you have become a girl. Then I ask you interact with yourself. You cannot interact yourself with you're the same person. But as you interact with Ichira, she might think you're a girl. It's okay. You can interact with her. So you can interact with not the same person. You are the same. This is the same. So now down here, you know what is y. Watch. If I put this value of y inside here, there's no more y. You see, I put the value, substitute 3 into 2. Yeah, down here, 2x, see 2x plus 2y. Y down here, I put this value, 7x minus 3 equals to 15. Can see now. This value of y I put inside here. When I put inside here, now it's all x. No more y. I can find the x. So I times it out. 2x plus 14x minus 6 equals to 15. Bring the minus 6 over here. 21. Plus 6, right? 15 plus 6, 21. Down here, 16x. Equals to 21. X equals to 21 over 16 equals to 1 whole 5 over 16. This is solution. You get the solution here. Now you substitute this value inside. Maybe you want to substitute this inside. Okay, substitute x equals to 1516, or we put that 21 over 16 into 2. This one you can substitute either one. So 2x is here, 21 over 16 plus 2y equals to 15. Down here means times. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. You get 8. So 21 over 8 plus 2y equals to 15. 2y equals to 15 minus 21 over 8. 21 over 8 is how much? 16. 6258. Okay, 258. That means you get 1238. 2y. Y equals to, well, you divide this by 2 lah. You will get 12. 1238 divided by 2. You can use your calculator lah. Divide by 2, you get the answer, which is I think 6, 3, 16. This is one method lah, substitution method. You have to follow through right like that. Okay, we move on to the next one. Inshira, you get it, Inshira? I hope you get it lah. Inshira minus 3, 4. 851. I do not know whether she. Hold on. Let us look at this one. We do this one. Can you do this one now? They asked you to complete the table. This is n, number of people. This is cost of food. How to do, Ryan? You see, number 10. Run away. So down here, down here this 10, how to get the 10? You do n. N is here. So you can look now, you can interpret how much is this in terms of and so on and so forth.
I need to do which question?
Yeah.
Which question?
6A, the whole thing.
Okay.
This one is just to help you understand about graph.
Need to do number 2.
Yes, please do number 2. Does she have enough money? Yes or no? This one is ready to test whether you understand about graph. Give me a moment. All right, we're going to go through question 1 first. Ryan, you know how to get this one?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the answer for 10? This 1A,
200.
200. Then the 20,
320.
320. Yeah. Okay, good. 320, yeah, should be correct. And then 40?
Haven't do yet.
Okay, roughly lah. You minus 600 minus 40, right? 600 minus 40.
560.
Okay, good. So you can see by drawing a line here, you get answers. Of course, now it's on screen, so it's difficult to draw a proper line now. But let's say if in your book you draw, you are able to get. Now here you can see now it's one below, so you will reach one below here lah. Now we ask Mr. Shafi'i. Doreen has a budget for $600. Does she have enough money to pay for catering for 45 people? Yes or no? Shafi, are you there? Have enough. Confirm, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Now this is now in down here. Let us see. This is now the money. Okay, I'm gonna one more time. This is now the money. So let us put something here lah. Down here, watch. I'm gonna use this one now. $600 is here. So, tin. Okay, right until it reaches here. Watch. It reaches until here. Can you see it reaches here, no? Down here now, once you go down, Mr. Shafi, you have disappeared. Can you see not down here? It can have not reached 45 lah. Shafi. Can see not? I repeat, down here, this is $600. You see, you go, it's not even 45. 45 is here. You need to have how much? You need to have roughly how much? You need to have roughly one square above. You need to have $640 roughly lah. 600, sorry, you can only reach down here, which is maybe 42, 43, or 42 and a half people. You understand how to use this now? Ryan, you understand, Ryan? Ryan, you understand?
Yes.
So you use your
Yeah, yes
ruler.
or no question.
Sorry, what? Yes
Is it
and
yes?
no. Does she? Yeah, you can say.
Yeah.
You can. Yeah, down here.
Is it yes no question?
Yeah, yes, no, but actually they give a lot of space down here. So maybe what you can do is actually yes, no, but at the same time you explain lah. No, she does not have enough money to pay for 45 because $600 can only pay for 42 persons or something like that. But your exam won't be like this, right? This is textbook style for you to understand. So now let us go to the next one now. Doreen is puzzled by the observation from the graph that there is a cost even though the value is zero. Explain to Doreen the significance of this cost. See, even for 0%, I got to pay this amount of money. How come? How to explain to Doreen? I have not even ordered 1%, you know. Yeah, you must pay this amount. How do you explain? Come, you guys know, right? Ishira, what about you, Ishira? Are you with Doreen now? What? Inshira,
Huh?
are you with Doreen now?
Hello.
Hello, hello. Hi, Doreen. Doreen,
Yes.
can you? Doreen is there.
Huh?
See who this? Okay, we are we are trying to find out why is it Doreen has to pay some money down here. You see, you can see this amount of money. $80, you know. Down here, $80 still have to pay. Even for 0%, you got to pay $80. How come? Anyone can answer lah. If Doreen is with you, Inshira, you can answer. Ryan, can you answer why is it $80 got to pay $80?
Because of
Anything? Come, guess. Of what?
because they have to deliver the
no.
food.
Good. Delivery itself is not included in the cost. This one, even for one person asked me to deliver, I charge you $80. That's what it means. That's possible. You get it now? Yes, sir. Shafi, you get it so right? This one now, even you deliver for, because this was a catering company, you know. Catering means you don't go to people's restaurant. People will send to your venue, your location. That delivery now, normally you cater not for one person. If for one person you order from McDonald's, use Deliveroo, you know, whatnot. This one now you want to cater for 40, 50 people, you know, you got to have a whole van, you know. Whole van to send the order. You have how many lauk? 40 persons. You have got a lot of food to bring. And then you need 2 persons to carry, right? All this is a cost. So the masak cost, unless you collect yourself, you don't need to pay this. But if we send to your house, you have to pay $80 at first. So that is what you explain to Doreen. Inshira, you can explain to Doreen if she's there beside you. Now the next one now. Doreen noticed that the cost of catering of each person decreases when there are more people. Why is this so? See what you mean. Down here for 200 person, for $200, let us look. For $200 is 10 persons can eat. You pay 200. You pay double, 25%. I thought double should be 20%. How come 25%? No, they said it get cheaper. You order more, it get cheaper. If 600 should be 30%, but 600 is 40 plus percent. How? Why is this so? How come you order more is cheaper? Some people say, if we want to earn more, earn more, but why you give cheaper then? Maybe earn more, you must do this one. The more you order, more expensive. Some people say, they want to buy lousy. So why is it? There are certain fixed costs. What is the fixed cost of the food? Who is doing the cooking? The cook, right? So the cook, whether he cook 1 plate of mee goreng or 20 plates of mee goreng, is still in one big kuali. The effort is still the same. But you have an increase in cost because you need more food items. So the man hours that you go and fry, you put the chicken inside the fryer, you can put 10 pieces lah. You order 1 piece or 10 pieces, he has to work the same amount of time. But there's also food costs. So there are certain fixed costs that is the same. You order more, some of the costs don't increase, like manpower costs for cooking. Okay, I do not know whether you get it, but you look very tired already. So let us now go to the next one. Can take it? Okay, just another 5 minutes more, 5 minutes more, 5 minutes more. This one we have done. This one we have done. Okay, we try. We not. I think, let me see. Hold on. We try this one. Never mind. I think of a 2-digit number. The sum of the 2 digits is 1/4 of the number. The sum of 2 digits is 1/4 of the number. The sum of the digits is 1/4 of the number. Okay. Never mind. We go through one by one. I think of a 2-digit number means must be 25 like that. This is a 2-digit number. When I plus a number that's 2 plus 7, 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 is like 1/4 of the number, something like that. When the digits are reversed, the original number and the original number subtract from this number, you get 27. So when you reverse it, it's 52. 52 minus 25, you get like 27. That's what they mean. Find the original number. Allahu Akbar. What sort of question is this? Now you learn simultaneous equation, so use that. Okay, so I just give you a clue. Shafi, you know what to do, Shafi? Shafi, you know what to do? You let x be what? The first digit of the number. First digit of the number. Okay. Okay, I'm going to type it the other way lah, so that you can see, because this typing is drawing slow. Okay, so you can do it this way. Let x be the first digit of the number. Let y be the second digit of the number. Okay, then they say, this is your first equation. You got to form the first equation. See, what is the first form of the first equation? Okay. So down here, this one down here, this is your first equation. Sum of the digits. So first digit is x, second digit is y. You add them together, x plus y. This is equals to 1/4 of the number. But what is the number? Is the number xy? Number is not xy. What is the number? The number is not xy. X is the first digit. Y is the second digit. So what is the number? You got to be very clear. What is the number? You see, now I say first digit is 2. Second digit is 5. The number is 25, what? Yes. But if you put x, y, it means it's x times y. This one become 10. Because in algebra, it's 2 times 5. So algebra, you cannot just use like that. Any idea now what to do? Or confused? Confused, I tell you what, we don't do this now. Okay, we do it another time. Remind me to do it with you. Okay, let us see now. Let us see. Ryan, you okay, Ryan? Let us see now. We move on to simple stuff. Okay. How to find the y-intercept for this one? What is the y-intercept for this thing? Anyone can guess now?
0.
0? Where it cut the y-axis, no?
0.
0 cannot be 0 lah. You must go down here, bring it up further. So maybe it might be 12. Maybe if you draw accurate, it might be sun is 11, 12. So remember your equation y equals to something plus 12 now. So what's the gradient now? That's your last question. The gradient. Sorry. You cannot hear anyone?
5 for the
5. Okay, Shafi cannot hear anyone, you say. I don't know why. Me too, I also don't know. Okay, now down here, we draw, first of all, is it a positive gradient or negative gradient, Ryan? Going down the hill or going up the hill? Downhill, downhill means minus, no? Okay, you draw down here, this means it's minus, so down here must be a minus sign. Okay, you must remember this. These are points that you can take note of. Down here now is a minus sign. So now you can draw a triangle. Down here, let's say it's 12. From here, you can draw a triangle. Maybe until where? Until 5 lah. So from the height is 5 to 12. So how many units is this? 12 minus 5 is 7. Oh, down here 7 units. This one follow down here 2 4. Alamak, this one is like half is like that. Huh? So maybe this one is 4.4 lah, or 4.5 maybe. Now here 4.5. So now what you do, you take 7 divided by 4.5, you get your answer, put the X down here. Okay. All right then, Shafi cannot hear. Okay, so take care of yourself, Shafi. We go off first, okay? Shafi? Okay, Shafi. All right, Assalamualaikum. Guys, all the best for your WA. Bye-bye, Inshira. Assalamualaikum.